right, we on there, man. In there. Wait. Oh, hold on. Let me get the right one going. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Man, I don't want to play too long, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man.
What's good with you, man? You doing all right?
Oh yeah, man. I'm good, man. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm doing excellent, man. On this good old Monday. What's up, everybody? I see a couple people chiming in. If y'all type something in the chat, hit a thumbs up or whatever, man. I can pull you up, show you on the big screen with us.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, just tap in there. Let me come over here so I can.
I'm gonna get y'all some.
Yeah, man, get in this comment section, pull them up real quick.
Pull
See
'em up,
what's
man.
up. I know I saw fam in there. Who's that? That was Courtney, I think I saw off in there. Yeah, Courtney, if you in there, man, hit something in the chat.
What up,
That way
bro?
I can bring you up. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what's up. Right there. There you go. There you go, man. What's up, fam?
Yeah. What's popping?
Yeah, man. You know you're gonna have to get on the episode with us, man. That's one of the originals right there. We
Hey,
first started out, man.
Bishop Miller Senior.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, we wanted to hop on here and vibe with y'all this evening on this good old Monday. And also, man, we just want to get some ideas on anything that y'all want to hear us talk about on the show. You can type it in the chat. You can hit us in the inbox and let us know what's up. Yeah, look at fam, man. I appreciate that.
Man, yeah,
Ah,
no
he
doubt,
said he
man.
said proud of you guys. Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
We came a long ways, man.
Man,
Yeah, from
long
arguing
time.
over the phone to this, man. But yeah, so man, before we get the discussing, I want to give a shout out to all of the victims. There was everybody that was hit by the tornado that came through Arkansas, as Little Rock, North Little Rock, Jacksonville, I think some of Sherwood. And forgive me if I miss your area, but anybody that was affected by the tornado, our thoughts, our blessings, and our prayers go out to you, your family, and I haven't heard of anybody being that was deceased from this. But if you lost anyone, send out our condolences to you as well. So
No doubt.
that's my little speak, man. Yeah, you had anything, man, before we start chit chat?
Man, same thing, man. To the tornado victims, however it affected you, whether it was your home or somebody that lost something, or someone lost a life in it. I know you called out a few areas. I also wanted to highlight when, I
Oh yeah.
saw in Arkansas what happened, and I had some years there, man. So uh, definitely prayers to those there affected, man. I saw what it did to the football field. That
Mm-hmm.
was crazy, man. And
Yeah.
so we just want to keep y'all lifted up. I know this doesn't fix what happened, but
Yep.
we just want y'all to know, hey, we thinking about y'all and we praying for y'all.
Oh yeah. And one thing about it, I say that these youngsters that's coming through now from 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, man, y'all some tough soldiers, man, for real. Y'all some tough soldiers. So man, yeah, man, y'all some tough soldiers. So shout out to y'all for controversy that y'all done fought through COVID, these
Man,
tornadoes. Y'all still ain't letting that get y'all down. Y'all just built different, you
man,
know. So shout out to those classes 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They ain't even get a chance to graduate. You see what I'm saying? They ain't have no prom or nothing like that. So man, y'all youngsters doing y'all thing. So everybody that's coming into the room, if you'll say something in the chat, I can pull y'all up and give y'all a shout out, you know. And yeah, give y'all a shout out. So anybody that's coming into the room, just drop something in the chat. I want to see if I can. Oh yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this real quick, man. I want to try to see if I can pull somebody in real quick.
Hello.
So yeah, EI, if you could take it for a second, man, let me look at something real quick, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man.
Sec.
I know that can get old, where people say, "Hey, I'm praying for you," and it's just like, but I just want to say from the RMT family, this is real. This real deal. Having compassion for other people, man. You don't feel it until it hits you or it hit close. So never take it for granted, man. We see people all the time get affected by things on the news, and it was just like, man, that's messed up. And then we can go on about our life, but RMT, man, we wanted to put some emphasis on it, and just send some prayers that way, some loving energy that way. Cause man, I ain't never been in one, but I always hear about it, I want to hear about it, but I don't want to I don't want to experience one.
Right,
It sound like
right.
a train coming, man. It sound like, you everybody would just say a train. It sound like a train coming. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
somebody was talking about their house got hit, man. It just sounded like a truck ran into the house, like a big Mack truck, man. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, that's a scary situation, man, to be sitting there looking at it. I saw some of the videos people was recording. Now, I don't know how long I would have been recording, but, I appreciate those that was recording long enough for us to see some good
Man,
footage of it.
for real. Let me see. Hey, fam, did that come up in the chat, man? For you to tap in? Yeah, there you go. It popped up there. So yeah, that right there, man. That's the link. If y'all want to join in with us, if y'all not, don't let that spirit of fear grip you.
Wow.
You know, come
Wow.
on up and tap in on that link,
Come on.
and come on in here and talk with us tonight, man. Come in here and vibe with you. You ain't gotta have your camera on. I
Nope.
put it like that. If you just
Nope.
want to come on and you just want to talk and let them people hear your elegant voice, just come on here. Don't
Turn
be
your camera
scared. Don't
off.
let that spirit of fear grip you and come over you.
That's right.
Come on in the room.
If you're scared, go to church. Nah, I'm
Right.
just joking.
So man, let's get into it, man. We've been playing enough, man.
All
We've
right,
been playing
man, let's
enough,
go.
man.
Let's
So
go,
let's
man.
get into this, man. So look, check this out. So we just on here vibing. We don't really got a subject. We ain't got really nothing that we going into or whatever. And so, but one thing that I did want to talk about real quick, real quick, I want to talk about is that all right. So in the I saw this the other day. Yeah,
All right,
I like talking about sports, man.
let's
And
go.
so you got Steph Curry. He signed a lifetime deal with Under Armour, right?
Mm,
Lifetime deal worth a
baby.
billion. They
A
said
billion.
possibly worth a billion over the lifespan of the. Now,
Ooh.
let me ask you this, man. If you could, and if you could sign a lifetime deal, but just say it was a lifetime deal, just say it was something that, just say it was a lifetime deal with like Pornhub or something like that, something that you didn't agree with. Would you take that $1 billion and sign with them? If it was something that was degrading, that you didn't like, people that you didn't like, would you take that $1 billion, that lifetime deal, and sign with them?
Ooh, that's a sticky one, man, because a lot of us, we got jobs, right? And it's people in
Right.
our jobs that we don't like, right? It's people in
Mm-hmm.
our jobs that some people we don't fool with, some of them are this, some of them are that, whatever you want to call it, but we still go in and clock. We clock in and get that check. You know what I
Come
mean?
on now. Come on now.
It's a lot of reasons why people say, no, I ain't doing this because this person, this and that. But when it comes to that money, there are
Mm-hmm.
people who are who are whatever. You could think of any kind of degrading or derogatory term to use, but it's those people in positions of power. Like there's rude people who own businesses. You know what I mean?
Right.
There are racists who are running multi-billion-dollar businesses,
Come on now.
and they signing your check.
Yep.
So it really just depends on what I got to do. You know what I mean? Hey, it depends on what I got to do, man.
Right, right, right.
Because if I ain't got to do nothing and it doesn't just make me look a certain way,
Yeah.
hey,
Hmm.
man, you know, if you just want me to, if my job is to, maybe my job is to drive and pick up food, drop it off here, there, we know, hey,
Sound cool.
you want to sign me, sign me. If I ain't got to do nothing crazy, I sign up for that meal or that bill.
Right,
What
right.
about you, man? Which way you gonna go with it, man?
Man, the thing about I'm kind of riding with you on that because it's a lot of people that work for a lot of people that you might not know that might be racist, might have some views on some stuff that y'all don't see the same. Y'all don't look at y'all don't look at the view the same way, you know. And so you might be working for them people and they might be paying you now.
Yeah,
And also anybody that's watching right now, if you want me to bring your name up to pop you up here, or if you want to come in, just looking at chat. I got the link right there. You can hit the link, or if you just want to come in, I can pull your name up on here. Just we just appreciate y'all joining us, you know. But
appreciate it.
yeah. So what I do, I think I kind of look at it like you, but it just depends on what company it is. You know, what company it is, who it is,
Right,
who's signing it. You know, I try to look at that like, what all I gotta do? I gotta do what? Nah,
right,
I can't do that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, man, they gotta line up with my values, you know what I'm saying? For
Hey,
real.
that made me think about them kind of hypothetical questions, though, man. Like let's just say, like if your wife was a movie star, right? She was an actor,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and she got to go do these love scenes, bruh. You know what I
Like a
mean?
monster ball.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
is real deal, all out love scene, man.
Mm-hmm.
But she gonna bring home a meal and a half, 1.5 million.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. You,
ooh.
you say you'll do it, EI?
Hey, I didn't say, I was asking you, man.
I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, I said you said you was gonna do it. I
Hey,
don't,
man.
man.
I just, hey, I had to pray on it, man. Had to pray on it. But now, honestly, though, real talk, Stan. If she was in that field, like that was her dream, you know what I mean? Like acting,
Right,
that's a part of. You got kissing scenes,
right, yep,
you got, all kind of stuff, and I feel like to come in and be like, hey, nah, you gonna stop that because of me.
right,
Truth be told, ain't fair.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? If I got reason to believe that she's, dealing with somebody outside of what the script say, you
yeah,
know, some solo Starbucks trips or something like that.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right,
Some off the clock stuff, then yeah.
right,
But I wouldn't want to watch the scene, you know what I mean? But we'd be watching it to make sure ain't nothing.
right, right.
We'd be watching it close.
But you know somebody that I think that did a good job about being a wife and still, and it's Tamala Man. Am I
Okay.
pronouncing the name right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think she did an excellent job by, being a wife and she never did any scenes like that.
Right.
I think she was fortunate enough to link with Tyler Perry and to be with Tyler Perry and all the roles that he had for her, all them roles that she was in, they was good roles for her, not to be any sex scenes or nothing like that, nothing raunchy. She was cool the
Right.
whole time. So yeah, I think she did. I think he did an excellent job with that, man.
Right.
Excellent job.
Yeah, man. I think coming into it just depend on what, like if she was doing that when we met, cool.
Right, right.
But if she ain't doing that,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we let's pray about this, okay? Let-
Uh-huh. Nah,
let's,
you
let's
good.
let's sit down at the kitchen table over a cup of coffee and
And let's talk about this. Man.
for real
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, man. So no, we just on here vibing and everybody that's watching. Like I said, if you want us to pull you up, pull your name up on the up here so we can see, show everybody who you are. Also, that link is in there. If you want to come in there, let me put it in there again.
Put it in there, man.
Let me see. Let me put it in there again, man.
Remind the people, Stan.
Yeah. So if you want to come up, it's your time. Join in.
Hey, come on
Click that
down.
link, and I'll bring you in. You ain't gotta have your camera on, so you ain't gotta worry about if I'm looking this way or if I'm looking that way. You ain't got to.
Nope.
You know, you could just be your audio. You could just be speaking. And if you don't want to come up, you can just drop a thumb in the comments, and we'll bring you up. Bring your name up on the screen. It won't bring you up, but just bring your name up. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, let's give the people what they came here for, man. We sitting up here playing around and talking about so, man, let's okay. So the episode that's gonna drop this this Thursday, man. Um, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about it, man. The one that's gonna drop is the one that we did this last one we did, the last one we recorded. And so the last one we recorded, let me get my notes, man. Make sure I get this right.
Get it
The
right.
last one we recorded, what we was talking a little bit about is like being in spaces that we feel like we don't have the credentials to be in. And when I was talking to EI, it's like a lot of times when we come from certain backgrounds, we come from certain situations, we feel like that we don't have the tools to be able to be in the room with other people, right? And
Right.
so it's because my mama was a crackhead. Oh, because I used to drink. I used to be a crackhead. I used to sell drugs. I used to do drugs. You know, maybe you was raped. Maybe you was abandoned as a
Mm,
child. Maybe you was adopted. You
right.
know, maybe I murdered somebody. Maybe I was what they considered mentally retarded when I was in school.
Mm,
I had a learning disability, you know, and so all those things come, and you be like, you know what? I'm not good enough to go in this room and make this $1,000,000 deal or make this $100,000 deal. I'm not good enough for that. There's other people smarter than me that deserve it more.
mm-hmm.
I'm not worthy. Lord, why you pick me to be able to do those things? Lord, why you want me to do this and do that?
Mm,
You got EI to do this. EI smarter than me. EI have been to college, he done graduated. Once you pick him to do it. Now I
mm,
want you that that dropped out of high school. You got your GED. I'm gonna pick you to do it. So when it's time for other people and they in fear and they say they don't want to do it, they can look at Stan and say, Stan dropped out of high school. Or Stan just got, I'm gonna use me for real. Stan just got his high school diploma. That's it. That's all he got. But look at the
mm.
places that I took Stan. And guess what? I want to do that for you too. And so man, let me not hog it too much, man. Cause you had some good pointers that I want you to get to people, but we ain't gonna give it all of it. So y'all gonna have to tune in now. But go ahead, man.
Take that episode out, man. Nah, but man, that's such a true topic, man. Self doubt,
Yep.
and we look at it with things that have happened to us, things that didn't happen to us or for us. You know, all kind of reasons where we kind of feel like we're not worthy of certain things, right? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
sometimes
Right.
we can even get uncomfortable if we walk in the elevator and there's four guys with business suits on, briefcase,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in there with my slides, a hoodie, and some sweats on. And it's easy to even be in a situation that's as surface as that small, but make you feel your mind start playing tricks on you. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Or when you want to go and get a loan to start a business, automatically you kind of believe from your background, how many
Mhm.
degrees I got, what history do I have? I ever took out a loan? Is my credit good enough? And
Yep.
all these
Yep.
things matter. But in the grand scheme of things, man, we have to know that wherever you're trying to go, the only thing that matters is right now.
Yep.
We
Yep.
really can't look at what happened because we've seen some great stories, man, all kind of ways in the Bible and history,
Yep.
wherever you want to look, where
Mhm.
people that came from an outcome where you didn't think, like, man, the whole rags to riches story
Yep.
was not about just the circumstance, but the mindset
Mm.
and what we do believe about it, man. What do you truly believe about yourself? Having
Yep.
that confidence, even when somebody telling you, man, that's trash.
Yep.
Oh, y'all horrible, man. I don't like this podcast.
Mhm.
How many
Mhm.
views y'all got? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Whatever it is, you have to make it up in your mind. You can't wait on validation.
Yep. You
You got to
can't.
believe that going. Like if it's a new car, hey, having that right attitude. And I'm not just telling you having the right attitude with no work is going to
Mhm.
get you that car, but you got to
Mhm.
start with the right attitude on it. Because if the attitude ain't there, you can have that. You can have that attitude. You can have the tools, man, but things will crumble on you because your attitude ain't right about it.
Yep.
How you look at it and how you feel about it. And
Yep.
a lot of people become victims. A lot of us
Mhm.
we got a sob story for why we ain't where we should be, right?
Right.
Oh, this happened to me. My mom died, and that's not to knock it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's not to knock it.
Yep.
Oh, I went through this. COVID happened, and we just keep
Mm.
playing this same record, keep playing the same record. And I know the facts. We know what the facts are, but we got to take it beyond that, man. We got to go a step beyond that. And
Yep.
and that's really just believing that we can do it. So the past doesn't matter. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? What happened doesn't matter. Who did it
Nope.
to you doesn't matter.
Nope.
You really have to believe that starting from right now, that hey, it's a new day. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
And so I know that's carrying on.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, man, the big thing about it is like we we are our biggest critic. And a lot of times when we go into situations, we think that the skill set that we have at times, just say we might be confident, just like I'm just use Jordan for example, man. Jordan on the court, on the basketball court, nobody could touch him, right?
Right.
But then when he went to play golf or he went to play baseball, he wasn't as comfortable as he was when he played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that's how we be when we get out of our comfort zone in a
Mm,
situation that we good at. We confident in this area, you
mm-hmm.
know. And so when we be in those environments, just say that you come from a bad environment, and just say that people say, "Well, well, you couldn't read, you can do this, you can do that." When we come from those type of environments, and we think of ourselves like that, it takes time for us to get out of that mentality of what people have told us all those years, or what we thought about ourselves.
Right.
You know, we have to start we have to start working out. Just like Joy went and worked out so he can get better at baseball. We got to work out at the things that we want to get better at. Okay, I
Yep.
want to get better at reading. I want to get better at speaking. You have to go study, research, and do that work for yourself in order to get better. So when you get into those rooms, you don't feel intimidated. And a lot of times, truth be told, you might be smarter than those people
Mm-hmm.
because look how the roadblocks that was in your life that you had to dodge.
Right.
You know, when you was walking home, you might have to dodge drug dealers. You probably had to dodge gangs. You probably had to maneuver through a whole lot of different situations to get where you at now. That
Yep.
person probably was given an easier route. They probably went to college. They probably went to the best schools. They probably had the financial background to bag them up. They probably had a good meal every night. They probably had great parents, a two-parent household, or whatever. And you might not
Right.
came from that situation, but because you didn't come from that situation, that'll give you a up on them in certain situations that you can handle your business still. You can
Man.
do it. Not only can you do it, you can do it better than them. It's just that they had a confidence over you. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
that's the only thing, man, that they have more confidence in that situation because of the environment that they've been in. But now that you changing your environment, now that you changing yourself, now you creating an environment for you to be able to thrive in that situation
Right.
whenever it comes up.
Yep.
Now, sometimes we might get an opportunity. We might get an opportunity in order to be in those spaces, and sometimes we might not be prepared. We might
Hmm.
not be prepared. But
Yep.
if we got a GPS set to where we want to go, if we
Yeah.
got that GPS set to where we want to go, what route we want to take, if we want to take the fast, if we want to take the slow route, and where we want to get off at, that GPS, even if we miss the opportunity, we can circle back around.
Right.
Or it'll give us an alternate route to get where we need to get, and we still arrive to that destination. Not how we want it to go, but we'll
Man.
still get to that
You,
destination.
you still got there, man.
Still got there, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I like what Courtney said, man. Hey, we're mentally jail bound, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and that's so true for a lot of us, man. The problem ain't so much what what's in our way or what we think is in our way. It's really us. And I,
Yep.
and I feel like we do this to a degree too. Some people anyway.
Go for it.
We know what's happened in history.
Mm-hmm.
We know that, hey, there's, you know, disadvantages to people of color. I'd be
Yep.
lying to you if I didn't
Yep.
say that that's a reality. That's a
There you
truth.
go. Yep.
But I don't want people to start singing that song so heavy. The people that's just so mad about the man holding me. They got all of this to say about the man and the system and this and
Right.
that, but they're not looking for the solution.
Mm.
Just to show me that, hey, that things wasn't fair ain't
Yep.
enough to
Yep.
bring us peace, man. At some
Mm-hmm.
point, we had to accept what happened. Yeah, it's okay to be upset about that, but I can't carry that, and I'm trying to succeed. What am I showing to my kids? My
Right.
kids don't do nothing but grow up mad, angry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to live that way. Yes, it's unfortunate, but we have to find a way to make life as peaceful for us, man, with
Yep.
these things that's going on. Just
Mm-hmm.
because it's raining don't mean I can't have a good time in the house with my family.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just because the
Mm-hmm.
taxes didn't come on the day I wanted to, don't mean
I the taxes didn't drop.
it's a mind thing, man, and we really don't see how close and how much that happens. You know, just messing up, we messing up things ourselves, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
just mental suicide. We think something really, oh my God, this happening, but you okay though?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I had this happening, this happened, my money, but you okay though?
Yep.
Now you ain't okay in your mind because you're worrying and worrying, worrying, and
Mm-hmm.
scared of what's gonna happen, and you mad at this person. All I'm saying is those negative emotions don't need to sit too long. You
Yep.
know, man, let it
Yep.
let it pass through us, man. Get free in our mind. He said that's enough. Man,
Yeah.
let it
Hey.
let, get free in our minds, man, so we can be free in life, bro.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Definitely. That's one of the things that hold us back a lot. And one thing I want to say, everybody that's in here, man, that's listening, if you just comment down in the comment section, you know, you just drop a thumbs up, a hey, what's up? I can pull y'all name up on the screen and just show y'all some love up here. Also,
Yeah,
off in the chat, got the link. If y'all want to tap in on the link, y'all want to holler at us, y'all want to come over here and join in the conversation, tap on that link. I can bring you up. You ain't got to have your video, so you ain't got to have your hair done, brushed, or be
mhm.
in a situation. You can bring your audio. You just want
Man,
to talk,
you can talk with your bonnet on. You know what I mean?
Oh man, hold on. What's up, sis? Yeah, big
What's
sis on
happening?
here.
What's happening?
Yeah. Then man, we got Kevin Lewis, man. What's going on, man? Letting things live rent free in your mind. Come on, man.
Well,
Come
y'all preaching
on.
up in this live tonight, man.
Ooh, come on now.
Yeah.
My question is, why are people so caught up in their emotions?
Mm.
Oh,
Hey, that's
yeah. Hey,
one right there.
hey, oh, hey. So listen, you said why people so caught up in their emotions. Man, right now I think we're a little sensitive in the age that we live in because everybody everybody have a opinion, but let me put it like this. Everybody have an opinion, but they don't want the repercussions of their opinion.
Mm.
Everybody want to have something to say. They want to
Uh-oh.
say what they want to say, but then they want to get the repercussions of what they saying.
Boy.
So then they want to go back. I want to apologize. I ain't mean to say that because you can't come. I can't come in EI and disrespect the EI, hit them in the eye, and don't expect nothing to happen. I
Ex-
can't come in his house, cuss his kids out, cuss his wife out, and
Mm.
then don't expect the no repercussions at all. And I think that's what people do. They'll come in a job, in your house, in your space, and want to say certain things and don't want to get those repercussions.
Right.
And then people get in their feelings, be like, "Oh, why you hit me in my eye, or why you act the way that you act, or why you doing the things that you doing?" Because people want to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and don't want the repercussions behind it. You know?
Man. Hey, that's true, man. Because I looked at this. I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is, but from what I'm hearing, like Will Smith was real upset and hurt
Mm,
by the response from Chris Rock. You know what I mean? And it's like,
really?
I don't say this respectfully, you know what I mean? But it's like, man, you went and slapped that man. You went and slapped that man on live TV,
Yep.
embarrassed him in
Yep.
all kind of ways.
Yep.
And when he chose to wait, choose a strategic way, a money making way to
Money
even
make boy.
respond to you,
Yep.
now you put it out there that you got a problem. At that point, he should really just be like, hey, I deserve that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I,
Right.
I had this one coming, and
Mm-hmm.
and I just using that example because, like you said, we have our opinions. We want to be so opinionated. We want to push up on people,
Yep.
convince people, tell them about themselves,
Yep.
and then when a reaction happened, then you know what
Cutting out.
I'm saying?
Cutting out.
Well,
I like what KP said, man. We living in a judgmental world, so we're trying to show out for the public and not for the only real judge. And
oh,
yeah,
oh, oh, they dropping bars on the line
hey,
tonight,
K, hey, I need to heart that right there, man. I like
man.
that, man.
Come on with it,
Yeah, we living
Dr.
in a
Lewis.
judgmental world, and ain't that the truth, man?
Oh, that's real
Ain't
talk.
that the truth? We are. We definitely living in a judgmental world, man. And the thing that's called all talk and no action. Yeah, there you go, sis.
Come on through that.
Yeah.
Come
But
on.
man, we definitely living in a judgmental world because just like we was talking about, man, people are so quick. And I was talking about my wife here earlier, and I was
Mhm.
like, babe, I need to pray because I have a judgmental spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't say it to people, but I be thinking in my head, oh
Mm,
man, oh shoot, they shouldn't have been doing this. They're not
mm,
really living for God. They ain't really who they, you know what I'm saying? I'm living
man,
for God. You know what I'm saying? What I'm
wow,
doing, I'm living for God, you know. Or I
man.
was telling her, like, sometimes you know how you got gang members that be like, man, you floss flagging, and you got mothers that smoke weed. They be like, man, you ain't no real smoker. People know the real smokers from the real smokers, right?
Right,
Right.
right.
But man, I say my problem was that it wasn't just I was trying to be judgmental. It was that even though I this one of my main things when I started changing my life, I wanted people to change and I want them to change the way I wanted them to change and when I
Ooh,
wanted them to change.
there it
That
is.
was my problem. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying? That was my problem, man. You know,
man.
and that caused me to start judging people because they ain't do it the way I want them to do it, and as soon as I wanted them to do it, so they
Mm,
had me to start judging people. And I think that's how the world is. They want people to change and do it the way that they want to do it because everybody is unique. And until we start looking at everybody unique and they got a time when they want to change and they got a time when they need to do things, then we can start to love and understand each other better, man.
Right, man. Hey, that's so true, bro. You know, just piggybacking off that, man, what you're saying,
Uh,
living in this judgmental world that we is, that's gonna always be there. You know, these opinions and people doing is gonna be there. So first, I want to commend you for having seeing that about yourself, man. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Because for one, that's so true. Just because I'm silent don't mean I'm in the right space, right? You know what I mean?
Right,
I can't
right,
just because I don't say what I'm thinking about that don't about this person don't mean that I'm not really just sitting up thinking they still in my head rent free.
right.
I still got to focus on them. So just because you ain't saying it, I mean that's cool and courteous. But we really want to get to the place where I'm not really thinking about why is my focus on them anyway? Why is my focus
Mm,
on how they living anyway? Why is my focus on whether they a saint or a sinner, right, wrong?
mm,
You know what I mean? And I
mm,
commend you because it take a real man to just own up and say, hey, look, I see this about myself, I see
mhm.
why they don't change the way I want them to. They live in this kind of way, and to know that hey, that's none of my business and none of my place.
Yep.
And my job is to just be that light, man. Get out there and be love and influence somebody. Maybe you know what I mean. You doing what you do will influence somebody more than me going to tell them, hey, you know you're doing wrong, don't you, bro?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
hey, shout out to you, man, for seeing that. We all need to see ourselves more, man. That inner looking, that inner searching. That's how
Yeah.
we're gonna change something, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
Looking at
yeah.
ourselves and fixing ourselves, man, and then it just get contagious, man.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Let me see, man. Big sis. You have to know if it's judging or just being a fruit inspector. Live for God and abide by His word. We become fruit inspectors to help our fellow man. I heard that.
the fruit inspectors,
Hey,
man.
fruit inspector. Hey,
Y'all come on in the
hey.
live,
You
boy.
know, hey,
Hey,
that's a good one.
she telling
That's,
y'all. She telling you now.
hey, that's a good one right there.
Well,
She
listen
said
to her now.
a fruit inspector. Hey, all right. What's this? Yeah, man. Never worry about the next. Get you right. Let them come when you get right and you go on by yourself. You can't take nothing. You right about that.
Hey,
And
bro.
hey, yeah, KP, man, you right about that because that's the journey that I took, when I first stopped drinking. And when I first stopped drinking, it was tough for me because I ain't had nobody to really relate to because I wasn't fully changing my life, like living for God. I wasn't doing that, and I hadn't fully stopped drinking, so I was in the middle. So I ain't relate to nobody at that time, you
Mm,
know. And that was something that I had a battle with for a little bit, and I had to get in there and understand it for myself. Like even other people I was trying to, hey man, come help, come stop drinking with me, man, or come work out with me, or come,
mhm.
I couldn't pull nobody else. God was like, hey, this is a solo trip, baby.
On your
This is a
own.
solo trip.
On your own.
You on your own, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
you on
man.
your own this time. And so I had to figure it out. But once I got it figured out and I started to go around people and they saw the change in me, and I had to wait till I could go around that environment and be okay. But once I
Mm.
was able to go around the environment and be okay, people was like, "Hey man, how you stop drinking, man? Why? What you do? What you had a wreck, man? You sick or anything?" I'm
Right.
like, nah, it wasn't that. It was just time. It was just time. It was something pulling on me to quit doing the same thing that I was doing, and I'm glad that I did. You see what I'm saying? And so,
Right.
KP, you definitely had a good one on there.
Good point.
Courtney, man, you still trying to come up? Cause is that link working? Let me see. Courtney still there, man. Courtney, is the link working, man? So you can come in here, man.
Come on in,
Yeah, I'm gonna get Brim on here, man.
man. But yeah, man, that's real talk, man. We gotta stop trying to worry about who living right and who ain't living right.
Yep, yep.
Outside of yourself, you know what I mean?
Man,
Outside of yourself, why are you? Who
why
sent
you
you out to
tripping?
do that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Who
yeah,
sent you to
man.
check on somebody else's life?
Mm-hmm. They got what's this called? Sweep around your own
Mhm.
front door.
Come
Or
on.
you try to sweep around mine. Man, for
For real.
real. But that was good right there, KP, man. Because I think a lot of times that what keep us from moving forward or our growth when we try to see what everybody else doing. Because if I'm running, I can't get to the finish line. Yeah, if you behind me, if
Hmm.
I'm study turning around, looking at you, how I know if I'm going in the right direction, or if I'm even running to the finish line. I
Right,
might have ran off the track, ran into a fence, ran into another runner because I'm looking at what you doing and worrying about you.
man.
And
You
I can't
know,
get nowhere.
bro.
I'm worried about what's going on in your house. I'm so concerned, man. Let me see what he doing. Let me see what he doing with his family. Let me see what this. Let me see what he up to.
Mm,
And that's driving a lot of people crazy, worrying about other people and not focus on your relationship with anybody, or your relationship with God, with
yeah,
your wife, kids, whatever you're trying to mend, whatever you're trying to fix in your life. You see what I'm saying?
no doubt.
Yeah. So hold on, man. So yeah, so anybody want to come on? The link is in the comment section. And you want me to bring up your comment? All you got to do is just type something in the comments. Hey, how you doing? If you just joining in, a thumbs up, and we got you. Let me
We
see
in there.
what's this say? Spend 6 months to mind your own business and 6 months to leave other folks' business alone. Man, I'm gonna put your
Hey,
phone down. Put
hey,
your phone down and go somewhere, sis.
she came ready tonight,
Right,
man.
man. I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to text her. Hey, get on somewhere. But
Hey,
yeah, let me see. Did Courtney, you tried to come up, man? Did it work or what? Cause I don't see no request or nothing, man. I'm new to this, so yeah. So let me know, man. But yeah, man, you had anything on that, man? That sweep around your own front door, or you try to sweep around mine?
man. You know, we a lot of us do it and don't know we're doing it, man.
Yep.
So, we really do. Now, some people, yeah, it's very blatant, but sometimes we don't know we're doing it because we want to label it and put another name on it, like calling it, oh, I want to be your mentor.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a blessing to you. And if
Mm-hmm.
nobody asked you to do that,
Mm.
if you know God
Mm.
didn't tell you to do that,
Yeah. Yep.
let it, let it alone, man. Because when you try to help people and then they don't receive it or they don't change how you want them to,
Mm.
then what happened? Then we mad.
Mm.
I don't like that
Mm.
person. Oh, she rude. He arrogant.
Mm.
All this other thing because they responded to something that they didn't ask for. They didn't
Yeah.
ask for you in front of their door. They like them leaves out there. And if you
Mm-hmm.
like leaves and trash in front of your door, who am I, no matter what mine look like, to be worried about? Hey man, come on, man. Clean that trash up out there, man.
Clean
Come on,
it
man.
up, man.
Stop that drinking. I don't care if I saw you,
Yep.
and I said, man, this man is going down a bad path. If you're not a close friend that
Mm-hmm.
trusts me in that space to even speak on that, respect
Mm.
somebody. You know what I mean? Be strategic and creative in ways that you can. Maybe,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, let's go do something. You don't even let them know and speak on the drinking or the smoke
Mm.
or the gambling or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that we think we want to change about people. If you really love them, be strategic without even having to call them out on it.
Yep.
Then you look at them interventions, man, where the families come in, somebody walk in surprise and all the families sitting there and they're like, John, you're gonna have to stop. You see,
Right,
and they get
right.
so angry. They get so angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they need it. I'm not saying that, interventions are bad. But what I'm saying is
Right.
putting people in that corner, really, you're gonna get an emotional response. So even though he know he's this or he that, he living this kind of life, you call him on and pull his card, you're gonna get a response that maybe ain't so pleasant. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
You got to do this in a loving way. If you gonna do that, if it ain't
Mm-hmm.
your kids, you know what I'm saying? Ain't somebody that say, hey Stan, what you think I need to do, man? You know what I
Right.
mean? What
Right.
you think I need to do to change my life, man? If they didn't tell you that, hey, mind your business. I'm gonna tell you, your sister said today, 6 months to mind yours and 6 months to leave everybody else's alone.
Right. Right.
When you can
Right.
see on you, I promise you, your life, you're gonna see change in your life in some kind of way. It may be financially, emotionally,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
but get out of people's business. Get out their windows. Stop worrying about them. Stop thinking about them. Stop going home talking to your loved ones about what you saw and what they do. Man, focus on you, and I promise you, you're gonna see some results, man.
Oh yeah. Man, you definitely gonna see some results. And the main thing, man, when we first started talking is like, I think if you're not being nosy and you're working on yourself, that you'll be prepared to be in places that you're supposed to be at. If
Mm,
you not, if you being nosy, if you talking about other folks and you doing different things, yeah, you're not gonna be in the right space because you're too busy focused on other people, on other things, on who doing what, how they did, Tom, Dick, Harry, Judy. You worrying
right.
about them. And the whole time where you supposed to be at, you know, forgot.
Yep.
I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be in this place. I'm supposed to be there, and you're not there, not due to the fact that nobody else, but it's your own fault. You want to be in other people's business, and you ain't got no business being there. And the
No.
business that you need to be in, you're not paying attention to it, and so now it's getting out of hand. So when you get back to your business and try to handle your business, now you got to fix that up because you've been in somebody else stuff.
Mm,
So if you go back and you pay attention to your business, get your paperwork in order, get your ducks in a row, you can be able
right.
to receive more blessings and be able to receive more opportunities when it come your way.
Right.
But and then when you get into those rooms, you'll be more confident. You'll know your numbers, you'll know this, you'll know all that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hold on, man. Here come. Hold on, man. Let me add this on here, man. Got a guess, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up,
Ah,
man?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's good with it, fam?
I mean, you got it, man. Y'all really touching on some strong topics, stepping on people's toes. That's how I like it, man. Sometimes you gotta do a self evaluation. So yeah,
that's what's up, man. Good to see you, bro.
it's good to
Hey,
see y'all.
Man.
hey, man, you looking like life good to you, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Hey, Mary, how you doing?
Going on.
They're in the building. Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
but
Mary.
fam, man, that you wanna since you wanna talk about some of this?
Well,
Oh,
what did y'all left off here? Because once again I'm in backstage, so you finally let me in. So what y'all was
oh
talking about?
man, here we
Come on
go,
with it.
Yeah,
man.
you
Here we
ready?
go.
You ready?
Come on
Yeah.
with it.
Hold on, man.
He said, "Hold on, man."
Nah, cause I like I done froze up, man. I'm froze up.
Yeah, you froze, Doc.
Oh man.
I done froze them up, EIG. I done
Hey,
froze
Oh
them up.
man, here we
hey,
go, man.
man, he knew. Hey,
He
But
said he
nah,
knew.
man. But really, we were just talking about, man, just sticking to your own business and
Mhm.
not getting in other people business. And that's
yeah,
how you'll be able to maintain your business because you being
Yeah.
in other people business, your business will end up falling apart. And so when you get back, you have to fix your business up in order to maintain it. So when you get an opportunity and your business together, then you can take advantage of it. But if you in other people business, you ain't gonna be able to do it, man.
That's true. That's true. I think reason why people in today's society, in today's era we're living in, because back then when we was younger, when we was little kids, our parents did not allow us to get in grown folks' business, whether it was good or bad. But in today's era, we strayed away from that. You have kids having kids, so they don't know the basics of teaching their kids to stay in their own lane and mind the business that pays them. And the second thing to that is that reason why people just everybody else business is because they missing a piece within themselves. They don't have no business, so they want to get in somebody else's lane and tell their business and add their little twist on it to make themselves feel better.
Ooh, yes, sir.
That's the biggest issue. Man. So until we get to the point, until we get to that place, that happy place in our mind, even though we know people business, instead of just exposing it to other folks, we need to learn to uplift the next person. You know what I'm saying? Help them. Because we if we can be honest, we see ourselves in their shoes. The problem is that we hide our hands, but when exposed, they hold card. That's the issue.
Hey, like always, man. Hey, he come with that fire, man.
He do all right, man. He do all right, man. He do all right, man. I appreciate you coming up, fam. But so, man, my big takeaway is, even though I'll say this, man, because I think sometimes when we start to make a change, and I like what my sis said. She was like, some people are being a mentor just to be nosy.
Man. Ooh, come on, man.
Some people just being a mentor just to be nosy, and I like that. And because let me bring that up right there. She said sometimes people use their mentor stuff to be nosy.
That's good. That's good.
And that's the thing about having a mentor. Some people you can look up to. It can be older people that you can look up to. It can be somebody you can think doing good in life and this and that, and you want to get to that point because you think that that's how they living or that's how they really doing things, right?
Come on.
So you like, okay, man, let me link up with Courtney because he seemed like he got it together. Courtney be like, oh yeah, Courtney all up in your business, man. Hey man, what's this? You gotta tell me this and then tell me this and tell me that.
Yep.
Man, next thing you know, all your business out, you wondering why, oh man, he's supposed to be showing me the ropes.
Man.
He should have been doing this and doing that. But even with having a mentor, you still gonna have to have boundaries on your mentorship regardless. And me, one thing I figure out about having a mentor is that I want you to mentor me on this one thing. You don't need to know all this personal stuff. Now, if it's personal stuff I'm coming to you about, yeah. But if I'm on here, I say, listen, I want to step up my Zoom call. Let's talk about a Zoom call. That ain't got nothing to do with me personally. What's going on in my household, my wife, my kids, my finance. We talking about this Zoom call, brother.
Yeah.
Mentor, whoever we talking to, So let me hold on. Let me see, man. Cause KP over here, he been showing out, man.
Let's KP my dog, man. He killing. I'm gonna tell you, man, you better for them balls,
keeping
man.
Up with the Jones is real, and we want to show ourselves as being better than the next one. Woo!
Come on, KP. Woo! Come on, KP.
Man.
Somebody call that man. Get that man.
I'm gonna tell KP hit the link, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on in, KP.
KP up, man. Yeah, man, get in there, man.
Man, I do want to touch on what Courtney said, man. You said a point, man, that struck with me, man. You said, hey, look, we got babies raising babies, right? You know how going back to when we were younger, it was, hey, just grown folks business. Stay out of this. Yep. And I think that's the point too. What's happening at home? We can talk about society, we can talk about everything that's happening, but it all started somewhere. Everybody started in some kind of upbringing, some household, whether it was broken, fatherless, whatever it was in a home setting somewhere. And we really got to know what we're teaching and be mindful of that. What are we showing our kids? You know what I mean? I know I may consider this old school, but I don't like, adults are around sitting together, fellowshipping. whatever you want to call it, and kids just sitting. They could be on their phones, but they just sitting in the mix. And grown folks get to talking, right? Get to talking this, talking that, and we think because they got their phone, they ain't paying attention.
Absolutely.
But some of them smart, man. Some of them sneaky, Doc, and they sitting there soaking all that in, And what you think they grow up to do? To do the same thing, be in somebody else's business. They want to know what's going on, and starting at home is the key. So I feel like, what kind of things should we do starting at home, even with our kids? If it's starting with kids on how to, hey, not be in somebody else's business, how do we go about that? Y'all can jump in. Feel free to, y'all's input on just, hey,
well,
good point is for the kids,
Well, EIG, you said something that was very vital, man. You said everything started home. But if my question is this for anybody to chime in too as well with Standing Man and also EIG, if children don't have a structured platform, they will go astray.
Yeah.
If they're in the house and just say, I'm free to do whatever, and I'm not even listening to my mom and my dad, or whether it's a single parent household or double parent household, if they don't have no order, no structure, they're gonna feel like it's okay to do it. And the funny thing about it, I'm just going ahead and say it like it is. Us parents, we laugh at it, we think it's cute. Instead of, correcting them.
Or
we join in with them.
Man.
So they think it's okay with it. And it's not okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't lying, bro, because I seen moms jump in with their 7-8-year-old twerking.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? I'm just
right.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Somebody, am I tripping?
Yeah, they twerking or they either holding the phone while they do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Moms
holding
doing that with their little boys.
It,
man, you sitting there making a video with your little son sitting there. Hey.
Yep.
I'm just saying things start at home, and we do got to, that's where we got to tighten it up at, man. A lot of things, how we bringing up our children, and if babies are having babies, they don't know, so they don't know the things to say. They don't know the things that they think are cute, which is to watch a kid cuss somebody out because it sounds funny. Because a 4-year-old can cuss somebody out, or a 4-year-old can show you how gangster they is, or a little girl can walk around being you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
know exactly what you're talking about.
We had to that structure, like Courtney was saying. Where's that structure at? Who's somebody in the house that's saying, yo? You know what I mean?
Let me say this too, man. Let me say this too. All right. So you can talk about that, but also you gotta look at this, man. If I haven't been taught, how can I teach my kids? If the grandparents messed up, how can I teach my child if I've been taught something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say that person should automatically know what's wrong and what's right if it's something that they've been taught too. And that's something that I had to learn as well. I can't say that everybody that raised in a certain household, they should know better, or they should know this. They probably never been taught. They probably never been shown. You know what I'm saying? But some of us have been taught, some of us have been shown, and we just go another direction. You see what I'm saying? Right. We just go another direction. But for those that haven't been taught, those that haven't been shown, and like I was talking to this young man the other day, I couldn't get mad at him. He needed his tire change, and he didn't know how to do it. Not that he didn't want to.
Right.
Nobody never showed him how to do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And some of these kids out here, some of these children out here are willing and ready to learn whatever, but they just haven't been taught the right thing. So they going off what they see and what they being taught. Even their parents, because some of the parents are so young, and they parents be like, to be honest, the grandparents like 40s. They in their 40, 45. They like, hey, I ain't keeping no kids. I done did my thing. I done went to the club. You know, raise yourself, boy. So now, girl, get out there and do your thing. They haven't been taught the right skills. So they sending the kids out here. They haven't been taught how to budget their money. They haven't been taught how to cook, clean for themselves. They haven't been taught those things. And then you push them out there and thinking that they're gonna be a productive citizen out here, and it don't happen like that.
Man, hey, that's real talk, bro.
Hold on, let me see what KP said right here, man. He got a little. He said, no, I can't agree with that because I came from a single parent home, poor and raised in the streets, so it's no excuse. This is a microwave generation, no old school cooking that takes hours to cook everything quick. Hey, KP,
y'all done got the doctor stirred up over there, bro.
Hey, KP said no excuse, huh?
Hey,
KP said zero tolerance,
man.
Zero tolerance, man.
I feel you on that.
Jonathan Goodwin, man. Appreciate you.
What's up, Frank?
Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Hey, that's
Mary, no guidance. You
no
right?
guidance.
No,
that's true, man. That's
ain't
true.
None. No,
that's true. Just like you were saying, man. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just reading the comments. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was saying just like that example you used, man. Like a guy that's however old. Let's say if it's a 35-year-old man, have a flat, and don't know how to change a tire, right?
You said 35.
35.
I don't know now. Yeah,
hold on. But listen,
I will go ahead. I'm answering what you go ahead, bro.
He should. You know, culturally, yeah, we know. All right, man. Come on, bro. Change a tire. You're a man. You got a vehicle. These are things you should know.
Right.
For whatever the reasons is, he didn't learn. And the point ain't just so much to bash in on and spend a lot of time on, hey man, you don't know this. What you ain't got no business on. But now, okay, bro, let's show you how.
Yeah.
Or hey, and you know, platforms like these, RMT on things, maybe somebody can listen and say, what, man, you know, I didn't look at it that way. Or maybe somebody was busy in street life, whatever, and it's not to excuse it, you know, to give excuses for anything, you know. This generation, like KP was saying, it is what it is. We know the facts. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, we want to make sure that we just don't stay so long on the reason why and stay longer on, hey, a solution to help, a solution to change. What can everybody do to maybe start making more households aware of this? What can we do to make young men aware that, hey, man, bruh, you know, let's take a look at your finance. Take care of your business. You know what I mean? Because there are some men that weren't in households, and some people grew up and they dealt with that well, right? They came out on top. They learned, they searched, but everybody ain't wired the same. Everybody, it's not to excuse it. Everybody's, you know, like I said, it should be done. We know what it is. But the goal now is to change the direction, change the course.
But you know what, EIG, and I'm saying, if I could just add to that, I believe people in our age, I think some, I won't say all, but some, they not ready to put in that pressure because they don't know what pressure feel like. Stan, you know how it was back in the day when your dad stayed on you, grinding you, putting that weight on you, say, look, you got to learn this, know the fundamentals of time, know how to cut hair, everything. He understood the basic, he understood the pressure because the pressure was on him. What I'm saying is that if we don't know how pressure feel, we don't know how to give that knowledge to the next generation to come.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
Pressure,
that's
man.
Good, KP. Let's change our people.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah. I think, man, you know, us on here, man, on here talking, you know, is really, man, we really need to, I mean, honestly, just get together and have like some workshops to help out these young men out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On basic little skills, you know, and I like what KP said, and not just on here talking about it, but actually getting something together and actually doing that. You see what I'm saying? Man. And having a little workshop, have them come out and change the oil or, you know, change the tires and different little things like that. And I think, you know, that'll help out a lot of young men and they'll enjoy that. And they might not have father figures, they might not have people around, and they have that the actual male figure around. So yeah, man, I'm gonna write that down, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Hey, how effective could we be if we just got on here and talked about how bad the world is, as opposed to putting our brains together and coming up with a plan to help? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's good, man. KP, appreciate you calling me out, calling us out, man. That's what I'm talking about. What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough decision, man. I don't know. I'm bad, man. I'm talking to the wifey, man. She's trying to get me distracted, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, she's trying to get me distracted, man. You know what I'm saying? Loose to the devil.
No, better answer to the boss, man.
Let me see, but let's see. But how can we do it? We gotta think. If you do it, we will make it look bad, and they'll get mad at you. Gotta think. If you do it, would it make them look bad, and they get mad? KP, what you saying that KP? I don't know if I'm reading that right. Y'all read that?
Well, I mean,
from what? But how can
what he saying now?
He said, but how can we do it? Gotta think. If you do it, would it make them look bad, and they get mad at you? Okay, basically what he's saying is, he's saying, okay, due to what we know, and probably what the age they is, you know what I'm saying, they probably feel like, okay, I should have been knowing this, and understand thing, I kind of feel bad as a man.
I got you, KP. But I don't think it won't be nothing that we putting on here. See, everything, if we did something for those young men, it won't be nothing that we'll be posting. It will just put on here a workshop, and and once we get in that workshop, whatever we do there is just what we do there. We're not doing no posting, we're not doing no record. We're just going in there, putting in that work, and then letting them young men, go about their way until the next time we do it. Because I don't think when you helping people, you shouldn't put it on camera, especially when they young like that and trying to figure things out. They might be embarrassed. You're right about that, KP.
Right, man. You gotta think. Ain't no cameras in on them Alcoholics Anonymous classes and anger management courses that people go to. Hey, it's private because people putting that work in and they're exposed. So definitely wouldn't want cameras and to be publicizing that. But if there was something to put on this platform, hey, somebody might say, look, I just want to show some love real quick. A 2-minute video, how to change a tire.
Yep.
Nobody got to see them, you know what I mean? And they can type in their own stuff. But maybe somebody may not think about it. They ain't thinking about it. But they may rock with it RMT and say,
that's good, man. I'll probably start posting some of that stuff on the page, man. How to tie a bow tie and it right there, man. That's
good. A lot of men don't know how to tie a tie.
I appreciate it, man.
There's a lot of us don't know how to do the tie, man. But
don't.
That's real talk though. Stuff that, hey, man, it's just no pressure. It's just, hey, if you don't know, if you want to know, here you go.
Yep.
Hey, you want to know? Maybe some men need to know how to, check the, keep a bank account solid. Start one.
Yeah.
Some things you need to know to do that. Small little things that men that can help, man. Because we got young ladies coming up. I got a baby girl, and I don't want her with somebody that, can't take care of herself, can't change a tire. She get a flat. She got to call me. I'll be there, but I'd like for it to be where, hey, okay,
I'll be there looking crazy,
man.
That boy lying.
I'll be there looking crazy. I'll be like, where he at? Where he at? Hey, young grasshopper, come around here, man. Come around here,
bro.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this, man. We're a little over an hour, man. I told I told EI we were gonna keep it at 30 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting them outside of here. Hold on.
When it's good, it's good, man.
What KP got on here, man? Before we head out, man. Let me see what he got up here. Okay, bro. Get at me. Been doing things for 49 years. I learned to work on cars for 4. Okay.
He been working on cars since he was 4.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, KP.
KP solid.
I need an alternator change. I need a
no personal stuff, man. We trying to help out the kids, man. We trying to help out the young men out here, man. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah. So just holler at us. We got a show every Thursday. It's on
Yeah.
YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. You can catch us on Facebook, catch us on Instagram, catch us on TikTok. Real Men Talk Podcast is drop that in there. And we got you. We got plenty of episodes. Now we got a lot of visual episodes on YouTube, but if y'all want to check out all three of us, we got all three of us on Apple Podcast, Anchor, Spotify. You can check us out. It's just the audio. We ain't got no visuals.
Man.
But yeah, so yeah, we was bringing heat back in the day, man. Courtney left us, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. It's all
Okay,
good.
I'm gonna believe that.
It's all good though. So man, I appreciate y'all tuning in.
No doubt.
And listen to us, giving y'all y'all lending ear. And
thank y'all.
Hey man, we'll see y'all. Hopefully we see y'all Thursday.
Hey,
you know, y'all Thursday.
Y'all gonna be doing this with the live going live? How often y'all gonna be doing that? Every Monday or what?
No, it ain't gonna be every Monday. It's just kind of, we just hop on here and vibe from time to time when we got time, because both of us got busy schedules. And so, because we record too throughout the week. We got families, we got jobs, you know what I'm saying? And then going live too. Hey, man.
You trying to talk like I ain't got no time for none of that, man.
No. I'm not saying that. We do this. I was just telling you, man. I was just telling you, we don't do it live a lot, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't go live a lot. Man, KP, we be a bonus too. Man, KP solid, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get KP in there, man. But yeah,
man.
But yeah, so shout out, appreciate everybody for joining in, appreciate everybody for liking. KP, appreciate you. Mary Simmons, Kevin Lewis, man. Jonathan Goodwin, appreciate you. Cassandra Shante, appreciate you for joining in, man. Courtney Miller, Aubrey Foreman, who else on here? Reginald. Golly, I miss his name, man. Yep, I miss his name. Oh, let's see if I can pull it up over here. Okay, so that's Rodney. Who else is there? Let me go over here, man.
I think you got Rodney McClurg on there.
Rodney McClurg.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I can't even go that far back. So yeah,
too many people was tagged in, man.
Man, I can't even go back that far. That's what it was, man. So yeah, we appreciate y'all for joining in and listening to us. And so man, we out, man. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Yeah.